I need a therapist. I need possibly a smoke and a nice glass of whiskey.
You should do what Vince Vaughn does in Wedding Crashers. Get a full plate of food. Big man's going to shut down his engines, recharge his batteries, come back to neutral. That's what I want to do right now, because then he puts maple syrup on everything.
Is that at the breakfast at the next day?
Best. Yeah, and he's like, we got to go.
We got to go. He's like, I need another.
Yeah,
I need another day.
I need one more day, and he's like, you don't understand. Oh, what was it happening again? Oh, was it the midnight rape? Oh, was it when I had my sock that I run around all day duct taped into my mouth? The one I'd been bleeding sweating.
Was it the midnight rape?
Oh my God. All right.
He's like, you're blowing all of this out of proportion.
Yeah.
All right, so LaVar Ball, man, like I said, what did I say, Friday? There's people I report to, but Friday I said, I don't want to ever talk about LaVar Ball again. Well, here we are. Welcome to TID Sports. What a hell of an intro for you. Some wedding crashers, some me needing some. I'm having an existential quarter life crisis.
Anger crisis.
I blame the baby boomers.
You're becoming your father.
No. I blame the baby boomers. I blame him. My dad never blamed his dad. I'm blaming my dad. It's all your fault. Here's the thing, right? So I have 4 little clips here to show you. Jacory gets mad at me if I don't cut the clips right, so now I decided to cut the clips right. The only problem is I forgot to print out the sheet with those clips on it because I gave little labels to them to describe exactly what highlight it is. So hopefully I can do this off memory. Video has surfaced of LaVar Ball playing basketball. Now, really quick before that, Francis, annotation, side note. LaVar Ball played college basketball. He is better than me. That doesn't mean I'm not going to shred him piece by piece, limb for limb, for his play. It's rec league basketball. Here's clip number 1. Let's go off the backboard. No. LaVar Ball's number 8. We're not done. I felt like, you know, it would be rude to not show LaVar Ball getting some points. So let's see the big man post up. Oh, nice. Look at that, there he is, number 8, underneath. Oh, strong to the hoop, just like Shaq. LaVar Shaq Ball, LaShaq Ball, so many names. We continue, we have some more clips here. This is a good one too, because there's LaVar Ball on defense. Oh, number 8 running up the court. And lastly, what else we got from the rec league tape? Wait for it. Oh,
get
God.
out.
LaVar Ball gets swatted. So now, here's the overarching theme of this clip. We're showing. I don't have to do anything. We're showing you the clip because a lot of you guys really like the LaVar Ball conversation, and there's a lot of different topics that come out of this. Barry Pacheski of Deadspin said he both loves the LaVar Ball hate and the LaVar Ball like talking out of his ass because it's entertainment, and sports are entertaining. There's an issue I see with this though, and the issue I find is that now people are beginning to penalize Lonzo Ball because of his dad. We are taking away from what Lonzo Ball could be as a prospect. We're taking away from what Lonzo Ball's realistic expectation in the NBA and where he is as a draft pick. So much so that the conversation has become, is it Fultz or Ball? I don't know if I want to deal with LaVar Ball though for like the number 1 pick. Yeah. I think that's fundamentally wrong because places like First Take prop up this guy to be the most entertaining figure in sports when he's just a dad who's hyped about his kids.
Yeah.
If my dad ever said this shit, I'd be like, hey, bald man, quiet.
It's By the way, the basketball stuff, we can criticize his basketball game, not because, this is the thing that people need to understand. It's like, just because you criticize someone, there's usually a reason behind the criticisms. Like, if this is a tape of LaVar Ball just as came out without him ever have spoken, not a word, but his sons are helping maybe push the narrative. That's like, oh, our dad used to play.
I'd praise the whole video.
No, you'd be like, that's cool. It's cool seeing him around. It's a difference when you watch someone who talks as if they've been draining threes in their sleep since Nam. So if you're gonna see that video and someone's been talking consistently, you have every right to criticize it. Not if you were to rid the world of everyone who criticized someone because they weren't at that level, you wouldn't have any critics. Like, how many people criticize you when they've never sat in front of a camera in their life and understand what it is? It's perfectly normal that people are going to criticize, and I never make the excuse, oh, well, come and show me how many TYT Sports segments you've done. and then you can criticize me.
You know what's great about that point, Francis, is I've never sat in front of a camera. Every time I sit at home, people are like, have you never sat in front of a camera before? I go, no, I haven't. And my room is a mess. Did you see the video yesterday?
No.
I couldn't find my Feliz Navidad hat.
You had a Feliz Navidad
Remember the
hat?
Santa hat?
Oh, you remember you wore that.
You got so excited.
I found it funny.
He's overseas, he's in Scotland, he missed his Jason.
And then you just saw you like, the clip just popped up with his like elf hat.
I wonder what's going on in the NBA. Let's watch Jason.
Your ear was like stuck out the side of it like this.
What do you expect from me? I had a conversation with my dad last night about how, like, why, you know, not that he was criticizing, because he's never been on camera.
Yeah, show me how many
my dad was a decent basketball player in college.
Prove it.
He didn't play in college. He taught me a long time ago that, Jay, kids are going to be bigger and stronger and faster than you. They're also going to be able to do much more athletic things. Establish an outside shot.
Great advice.
He basically had an experience over the summer where he stayed, I think, he went to University of Wisconsin, which is why I grew up watching a lot of Badgers basketball and football. And I think he stayed over the summer. If the story goes, I'm pretty sure he started playing against much better competition. And he used to try to, like, drive in. That just went by the wayside. So he just pretty much worked on an outside shot time and time and time again. And guess what? I think my dad could kick LaVar Ball's ass in basketball.
Interesting.
Not anymore. He's
slightly
older, but
set it up.
My dad. It's this. You know what's great about this conversation? Do you remember the "my dad can beat up your dad"? That used to be like a threat on the playground. Well, if you don't shut up, my dad will beat up your dad. Mm-hmm. What the fuck does that make me? How does that make me better than you?
Until you said it to that one kid that's like, I don't have a dad, and you're like, oh, I feel like a dick.
Oh Jesus. Oh man. Yeah.
Like, my dad. Johnny's like, no, he's not got a dad.
But my mom will fucking do layup lines on your ass.
It's so true. Yeah, this conversation has been drawn out. Like, this LaVar Ball thing is just blown out. And I think that you're right. A lot of these mainstream media sites have played a huge role in blowing it out of proportion. I was flicking through SportsCenter the other day, and there's a full kind of documentary going on about these kids. Like, there's a show that was documenting them at their house.
Oh, yeah.
There's video footage. I mean, I enjoyed there was one part I watched that was Lonzo versus
LaMelo outside.
Outside, and he made him
beat him.
Yeah, he made him trip and fall, and then he ran in the house and was celebrating, and it was a great family idea. If that was just portrayed as that, and his dad, and I get it. I made the excuse that I understood where his dad's coming from. His dad was proving that there is literally no limit to his ability and you can do whatever you want. But then it was just becoming to the point where he's picking on people simply for that headline and continuing to do so. And I mean, maybe he was doing it as a way to deflect so that all the attention was on him, but that was never going to be the case. That's not the way the media works. There's plenty of sources out there that can focus a lot of negative attention on you and then go and ask your son about you consistently when he's trying to focus on a March basketball tournament. And yeah, now UCLA are out. I think that Lonzo Ball will get so much more questions now as well, and I don't think they'll all be about his career. I would say a good 20-25% of them will probably be about his dad.
Here's the question I would ask Lonzo Ball if I could ask Lonzo Ball one question right now before going forward to ask him a million questions about his NBA career and what he's expecting and if there's any team he specifically wants to go to, where he would fit, all the real questions. The first question I really would ask, I just want to know so bad because he was on First Take today.
Yeah.
Was that your decision or your dad's? I want to know. I want to know that because if the answer goes one way, it's a much bigger problem. If the answer goes the other way, by all means, good on you, Lonzo. It just depends. I can't speculate as to what he would say. I am going to be at NBA Summer League, and you're possibly going to be there too.
Nice.
It's in Vegas, where I will take a piss on the new stadium grounds of the Las Vegas Raiders for Edwin.
The Sin City Raiders.
I'm not sure if that's disrespectful or respectful for you. I don't know. So.
No, that's not disrespectful. Just take a knee during one of the national anthems. You'll never be invited back again.
Unfortunately. I don't want to get a nasty Trump tweet.
You'll get a nasty tweet.
I don't want a nasty tweet from the Donald Trump.
You believe that?
I don't want to get one. I don't want a nasty tweet from the Donald Trump.
Wrap it up.
Did you see the Facebook things?
What?
You can get a tweet from Donald Trump.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. My friends was, you are pathetic, sad. I was like, hey, look, it's our president. All right, comment below. Sorry I lied. I said that we'll never talk about LaVar Ball again. I say a lot of things, but if it comes up and it's necessary, I'm not going to say any good things about LaVar Ball. And that's it. Like, favorite, subscribe. You can follow Francis at Francis_Maxwell, Jason Rubin 91. It's 2:09. We have to get out of here so Jen can get in to do.